So as promised, at the beginning of May, that we are working in just a regular notebook for my budgeting, to show you that all you really need is pen and paper to start a budget. Come June, we'll be back in my budget by paycheck workbook that I use. If you'd like to see how I created this workbook, check out the video linked above. So let's get into it. So let's move this out of the way. I hope you're doing well. This week has been very interesting, needless to say. Hang on. Let me move this out of the way. We had a girls' trip. We had a blast. Had car trouble, so we had to use QualPay, Afterpay if I can get it out again. So next budget breakdown, you'll see that back into my budget. And at that time, I'll go more detail of what happened. But we're here today just to do the weekly review. And if Sable will... Oh goodness, earlier today we were talking about our animals, and I said every time I hit record, one of them has to be in it. So Sable is going to be our budgeting buddy today. So the first category that we're going to look into is food. The amount that we had left over from last week. One moment. Baby, you gotta get down. Can't be up here. Okay, so the amount that we had last week, it's $203 left. So let's put this here. We spent $138.98. So now in our budget, so 203 minus 138.98, right? Yeah. Leaves us what? $64.02 for the remaining month of May for our food budget. For gas, the remaining amount was $230. Yeah, and we spent $70. Just 30 of this was for a girls' day out. So that came from my birthday envelope. So clear this. 230 minus 70 equals 160 still left on gas. That's pretty good considering everything. Eating out. Now I like to keep my eating out and my food budget separate because back in January, you can go back and review the video when I discussed it. We had over $700 at eating out. So we're trying to get it lowered to a more accurate budget for our income. So we're trying to reel it in. Reel it in. Last week's budget left over for eating out was $141.85, right? Yep, okay. For this week, we spent $69.75, which $42.75 of that came from our girls' trip. We went to Culver's. I don't know if you ever heard of Culver's or if they're in your area. They're like a Dairy Queen or Steak and Shake. They're a hamburger, they have that type of food, but their ice cream is concrete mix ice cream, which means it's thicker and it's more richer. And man, is that to die for. But we bought, you just want to show out, aren't you, Sable? We bought, food for, that's blah. $42.75 is for food for 3 and then ice cream for everybody. I bought my ice cream. So let's subtract 141.85 minus 69.75. So that leaves us with $72.10. Oh, 20 of that $42.75 was from the birthday envelope. So that's where the extra $50 went from. Personal, we're over budget, $115, where my husband had to buy those books, a program for school. We spent $1, and that's because when we were on the girls' trip, one of them did not have enough to cover a purchase, so I gave him $100. Oh, not $100, $1 just to help him make the purchase. So now we're negative $116 over budget. Where I do a zero-based budget, every dollar has to be counted, so that's the reason why, even though it's a low amount, let's try this again. I am so sorry. The gas decided to get in a World War III. So let's get back into it. So we're over $116 on our budget. Okay. Pets. Nothing for pets. Oh, wait a minute. This is not right. We spent nothing, but we needed to carry over the balance, which still budget was $30. Okay. I was getting ahead of myself. Okay, so what's next? Holiday. We have $46.85 still left in the budget. We haven't bought anything yet. Flowers or anything for Memorial Day. So we may do that this week. Not sure. Where this car issue is happening, we may have to not be able to buy the flowers for the graves, but that's okay. My mom and dad went and added flowers. Birthday was $20 left. We didn't spend anything else out for birthday, so we're still $20 because even though I used the $50 that was left in my envelope, I put that towards food and gas. But for the actual birthday, I did not spend any more. So I hope that makes sense. School trip. It actually got rescheduled. I'm trying to look at me. I'm trying to write strip instead of trip. Go, great, good Heavenly Father. Oh, good gravy. Where's my mind out today? So the budget is 60. So it did get moved until Tuesday. So she hasn't been yet. So her budget is still going to be 60 because everything is paid up for. She just needs any spending money in case she wants to buy anything extra. And that's it. So let's add up. Okay. So let's add up these categories. How much we spent for this week. So 138. You cannot see that there. Can you? Okay, we can see that 138.98 plus 70 plus 69.75 plus $1. That's it. So far we have spent $279.73 for week 3. So that is actually down from last week because we had spent $523.30 and $60 from the first week. So this is good, showing that we are trying to wheel it in on our spending. While we're here, let's go ahead and set up for week 4. This will be from May 20th through uh, 26th. Okay. So all I'm going to do, so we can keep these two separated, is I'm just going to highlight and let's use one of these gel pens here. We're going to put week 4. It's going to be May 20th, which was my payday. That video will be up shortly with a budget breakdown. I just have to record it. And 520, where did I say it? 26th. I had to put my calendar up. 22. So that's got a weekly review. And then, of course, after that, we'll have our where did my money go? Wow. May is about gone, folks. Where does time go? Okay. So let's get these back together. If you'd like to see more budgeting videos like this weekly review, check out this playlist over here. And we'll see you in those. And we'll see you next time. Have a great evening, folks. Bye.